got out of bed. And then September 21st, 1991, I said, I'm quitting. And I quit. Good. It's a long time. Next week will be a year to quit smoking.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
That handshake really did.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? The mayor, my favorite mayor in all of Minneapolis.
Oh,
Nice.
thank you. That's so nice.
Yeah. Good.
You look like me. I just
It's going to be spotty today and then
have my
tomorrow
tennis
night
shoes on. I
and
never.
then Sunday morning.
Oh, we'll have that Zoom thing anyway.
And I'll be out of town tomorrow. I gotta go to a birthday party with
Blackus.
So, which one on the Zoom?
Sunshine today.
Oh, the
Year
celebration.
celebration.
Yeah.
Should, rain should back down for that.
Okay. What time does it start? Okay, I haven't seen anything on it. I like that in the Riverside today. She was, why was it? I met her. That's some reason I missed that. But yeah. Sorry, but not really.
How was it?
This is probably much better for
We'll be up there for lunch break.
It's good.
2:50, you can't go wrong, can you?
Another circus lunch there, huh?
Okay.
My dad came there yesterday without me.
My grandma used to wear them all in church. Everybody does.
So much you relax to this.
Oh. I was home there car. My son took his car to St. Cloud this morning.
How far are you, mine?
I might have the, I do have the bills, so I can at least go through them. Even if I have better glasses, these things, it's all scratched out. That's not
I said, we're just about to do. Can you imagine we already spent $100,000?
140 some, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I was listening to a business about town. Says, I pay over $9,000 in taxes. What I like to see from my business, I like to see nice sidewalks, nice roads, nice. And when I see my tax money that's going, I can take care of that. That's not taken care of.
No, we set the council chambers up and the chair stays here, please.
Don't move the chair.
So we set it up that way and it's our chair.
Really? So we're not invited to the same party that George and the others in the audience were invited to? They get a privilege we don't,
Nope,
really?
those tables were here and those chairs were here then, weren't they?
So what is that? That makes a difference, really?
Yes, now they're set up this way for the public. Yes, it does.
So today we're not invited to come and occupy the same space.
You are in the same space right here as the
I see.
public is.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
It's not impeding on your rights.
Okay, well, I'm going to stand right here for just a moment because the meeting hasn't started yet. And this is a public building, and I have every right to stand here. I may decide to stand here for the whole meeting.
We're all aware of that. You can stand there.
No, we have a seating area.
Show me the policy.
Show
On
me the
that
policy.
seating
That's all
policy,
you ever
right?
say is show me the policy. What about our policy? What about our rights?
Show me
Why
your
are people
policy.
so angry? Why are you so angry?
We're angry?
We're good people. We come in here and try to do a good job.
You're
and
angry.
we're winning.
I'd like to
You're
remind you that you're on
constantly attacking
camera.
us. Well, I don't have a problem
At
with
the
that.
last meeting, Teresa and I said nothing. Except until the flakes came out and there was a big hoopla on here for me to put the United States flags on my signs, which did no harm to anything.
I believe there was
Everyone
other
else in
content.
this chamber created a big fluster, including everyone
There was
sitting
other
up
content
here.
that was on the billboards.
What's that?
It was the other content and that was
I have a right to put whatever content I want as long as it's not
offensive.
offensive.
Right.
Or it doesn't interfere with the meeting that's going on.
If someone is offended by a birth defected child in another nation that our country created, well then maybe they should be
What if you
offended.
go to another country?
Smile.
Smile.
Yeah. Get that in there. It's trying to help. Miss Boyer. Is that gonna work for you? Yeah.
We should have a move that one because that's our handicap access up here. So we need to ramp.
When they go around there, it's not big as sometimes.
It's right up the ramp. Gretchen, how are you today?
I'm just, fine and dandy. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, right?
Jerry, you see that one light pole's paint's falling off right?
No.
The south one, just, because when you just put up on the bottom side, on the base,
Is that our?
so you're feeling crack and flaking off the bottom.
You don't want to. That's a little. How long's it been up? 2 days?
This is,
You left his entrance, sir.
Fine.
Thank you. You bet.
something all.
Okay.
I should go look at that. It's been 2 days at, or it's falling thing, and the walls, worse, more complicated. College, but they all are.
Yeah.
A lot of money, and making lots of kids come here.
Right.
Won't know. Everybody's standing there, like, the floors are wet, and water seems to your one Scratching. All this didn't have covers on a couple of them that they busted and then replaced them. Couple of them that's running out of
You're so busy yesterday running around saying,
If I had a different place. What the hell?
Robin, we're gonna ask you to sit back in the gallery. Those chairs have been.
And if I don't,
If you're gonna be, you can't be disruptive of them.
I'm not being disruptive.
Just please take your chair, put it back
I
over
will
there.
as soon as you show me the policy that says there's
We don't have a
an
policy.
assigned seating in this chamber. And I'm basing that on, because last time that president, Don Clinker, invited other guests in the audience to move as far forward as they chose to sit. I have all of that.
There were chairs there, ma'am.
No, and because their view was being blocked.
You had
By
seats.
what?
We're blocking their view.
They know.
You guys don't have to give her excuses. She's asked to move. Either she can move or go home.
Ms. Hensel, I'll tell you, I did talk with Paul Weavers, who had some conversation with your attorney. I did talk with him. He indicated regardless of a policy or not, there are, just because this is a public meeting, it doesn't mean it's a free-for-all. There's the public gallery, and you can be asked to sit in the public area. Not everything within this room is a public area. So you're being requested
This
to
is a
sit back.
public building.
But this is not just an open public forum where you can do anything you want.
I'm not doing anything I want. I'm sitting
Just
in
please,
the seat
just
that I care to sit in.
Just please be
Right
cooperative and move back to the normal area.
I don't think I'm
Call
going
this
to.
meeting to order, and if any disruptions come from that point, then they.
Isn't there a disruption already?
We're
I'm
already
not
going
disrupting
beyond our
anything. I
time.
don't intend to speak once the meeting starts whatsoever. I didn't last time.
We have a seating area, why do you not just, you have freedom.
I think
let
you
somebody
guys
say.
all understand my point. I have been discriminated here too many times. I will not be discriminated against anymore. I will stand my ground. If necessary, I will call my attorney right now.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Why don't you please do
We
that?
encourage you to do that.
I will not at this point. I will choose to do that when I choose.
But we encourage you to call your attorney
Children all the time.
and get some legal advice from him, and he can guide you as well. I believe that would be the appropriate course of action.
Robin, you can make your stand in a seat just like everybody else. Why can't you do that? Why does it have to be special for you?
She wants to be on camera.
I'm not asking to be special.
Yes, you
yes,
are,
you are.
because
I'm
look where
asking
everybody
to
else
be
is
treated
sitting.
the same as everyone
No,
else.
you're
Everybody else
asking
is,
to be treated
no, you're
different.
asking to be treated different than
We're all going
everybody
down the
else.
river and you're going up the river with
Okay, I'll
baseball
tell you
bats.
what, I'll compromise with you.
We're all over.
Here's where George Van Risingham, the mayor's husband, sat last time. Good enough for him, good enough for me. Like it or lump it, here I am.
So we put some signs in front of her like they were in front of everybody else when they
At
were
that time?
moved out there. It was a blocking vision. That's why they were given the right to move. And there was seats previously set there at the start of the meeting.
Do you know the height of this chair? Is 33 inches. Do you know the height of my sign? 3 feet 4 inches. Do you know the height of your name tags up there?
I have a job. I don't have
33
time to
inches.
measure all that.
There was not one thing blocking any of you or any part of that. There were 40-some seats available in this chamber for everybody to move to. If this chamber had been full and someone couldn't have seen, I would have politely moved my hat to the table that was right here, so it would not have blocked anyone's view.
We all understand the point you're trying to make. You've explained it clearly to the council, to myself, and we are just asking you to please move back to the.
I will sit
Mr.
right here
Mr.
where
President,
George Van Risingham sat.
I came here to have a meeting at 9:30.
It started 3 minutes
And
ago.
that's why we should be here.
She's disrupting our meeting.
If this
that
is a
just started.
disruption, let the chief deal with it, but we need to get this meeting going. That's the purpose of city council, city meetings. It has nothing to do with condescending to someone who's trying to get a point across or something. We have to get this meeting done.
Would you please go back?
No, I will not.
I'm asking you politely, I'm asking you as a person to please.
I refuse to leave the chair that George Van Risingham sat at the last meeting.
Is that the same chair that he sat in?
Doesn't make any difference at all. This is the same spot.
You're mixing words as well. I mean,
Okay,
that's,
she's sitting in the same spot that Mr. Van Risingham sat in on Monday.
The same
With the
spot.
permission of the council, who have now apparently withdrawn that
Well,
permission.
let
because
them
they're-
Mr. President, is it really necessary? Can we just continue? Is it going to hurt that she's right there?
Well, then next time we're gonna let her sit up here, and then the next time up here, and then pretty soon she's gonna have a chair with us.
You need to let her, we need to conduct this meeting according to the way the residents expect us.
Kathy, I have every right to express my concern, and if we really want this, can I speak, please?
The meeting's not started either.
Well, I'd like just to start. What's the big deal? If we wouldn't have made such a big deal on Monday, we would have had this meeting over with.
We made a big deal.
I'm saying you could have just ignored.
Everybody voted for
This
it.
is the United States. There's a lot of this stuff going on in other cities, and they don't treat it like we did. We immediately shut down a meeting.
Mr. Crowder, they're taking over those cities. This is what she is trying
This
to
is
do.
Little Falls, Minnesota, Kathy.
And it's destroying us. Have you noticed?
Are you kidding?
Have you
Yes.
noticed?
she moved her chair.
Okay, I
We're
just
not getting
spoke,
anything done.
Hold on, okay.
if I could interrupt, Mayor. I just spoke with Paul on the phone. He said she can be requested to sit in the gallery like everyone else. So Ms. Hensel, you're being warned, either you're gonna sit back in the gallery with everyone else, or Chief Shermer is here is going to remove you and likely ticket you with disorderly conduct. Those are your options. You're being told you have the option to sit back there, or you're gonna be moved in charge.
Really?
Yep.
You guys must really be wanting to help my lawsuit, that's all I have to say.
Robin,
This
would you
is
just please
my
go
advice
back
of
to
our
the gallery?
attorney.
Tony,
Yep.
did you explain
Would
to
you
the
like to
attorney
call
about
your
Monday
attorney?
that people moved up?
No,
He's well aware of what happened.
So he knows what happened.
Alderman Crowder is my alderman,
Right, but we have also
and he was
legal
speaking on
advice.
my behalf as his constituent.
Are you still speaking,
And
Mr.
your
Crowder?
guide, and your guide.
What was that? What is that? We want to explain what you mean by that, Frank?
Guide, you talk to her. You guide her.
So does Kathy.
Brian doesn't guide me to do anything.
Well, he's guiding right now.
No, he's not.
He's trying to talk to you.
He's trying to help you guys
Okay, what
understand because you're having difficulty.
Mr.
I am in the
President,
same space
I
that
won't
the
talk
mayor's
to Mr.
husband was
Crowder
invited to sit
anymore.
at the
Are we
very
gonna-
last meeting,
would you like
in
to
the same
Open the
chamber.
meeting? Ms. Crowder, they're gonna open the meeting, or Ms. Hansel, I apologize.
We're not married yet.
I apologize. Would you please move back so we can start the meeting? If not, I'm gonna have to escort you out. I don't
That
want-
might make
I-
really good press,
It might, but,
for you and for me.
but neither one, I don't want that. That is
And
not what I want.
What basis are you gonna arrest me under, may I ask
Legal
you?
advice from our attorney.
You have
I'm
to,
disobeying
you have to
that.
read me my
No.
Miranda rights?
No, I don't.
If you're gonna arrest me, you do.
I'm not arresting you.
Well,
I'm gonna escort you out.
based on what?
Please step
What
up.
policy?
Robin, or Ms. Hensel, please step up. You're being escorted out.
What policy?
You're being escorted out, please stand up.
For what reason?
Please stand up, come on.
Come on, Robin.
Guns were banned in this premises. That's so right on the door.
Not by peace
Excuse me, I have to grab my water.
Let's let that go.
He doesn't look like a peace officer.
Come on,
Doesn't
step
matter,
out.
peace officer never needs permission.
Let's let my photographer take a picture.
Well,
okay?
no, you can come on. Here, take a picture. It's very obvious.
My intent was to sit where I wanted to sit in that chamber.
Mike, are you ready?
One moment, I gotta
Okay.
forward ahead here. Go for it.
Good morning, I guess. This is a special council meeting of June 7, 2013 at 9:30 a.m. We're starting at 9:38. We'll call the meeting to order. We have a quorum. Let's stand and say the pledge of allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd ask all individuals to either silence or turn off their cell phones or pagers to not disrupt this meeting any more than it has been. Approval of the agenda. Approval of the agenda is posted in accordance with the open meeting law, and here I placed all items on the table for discussion.
Mr. President, I so move.
Got a motion by Alderman Crowder, second by Mayor Van Rieskamp to approve the agenda. All in favor, any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Approval of bills, Mr. Bocek.
They take your bills, on page 1. Any items to bring up? Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Mr. Crowder, do you have something to bring up here? Okay, I heard your voice. Okay. Page 5. Page 6. Hearing no topics to bring up, I make a motion to approve checks number 86032 through 86117 totaling $381,497.37.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilman Goshek, second by Councilman Hensel to approve the bills. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Consent agenda. The consent agenda consists of application for exempt permit, Minnesota State Good Sand Club Bingo and Raffle, Morrison County Fairgrounds. That was approved. Application for exempt permit, Morrison County Ducks Unlimited Raffle, Low Falls Golf Course, approved. Community Service Advisory Board minutes, March 2013 received. Dance license, Great River Arts Association, August 2013 approved. Morrison County Attorney Prosecution Report, April 2013 received. Transcription and Records Management Contract, Linda Strand, Police Department approved. Water Treatment Facility Report, April 2013 received. What's the wish of the council?
Mr. President, I so move for approval.
I second that.
Got a motion by Alderman Crowder to approve the consent agenda, seconded by Councilman Goshek. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Who opposed? Motion carried. New business, sign request, Pine Grove Zoo and Golf Course. Public Works Director Jerry.
Thank you, Council President. The City Council needs to approve the placement of signs for the golf course and at Pine Grove Park. At the golf course, these signs up to 32 square feet in size would be used for tournaments, track events, reunions, weddings. It's functions that are normally carried on at the golf course throughout the course of the year. And over at Pine Grove Park, we have people who rent the shelter, family reunions, high school graduations, events at the zoo. And again, we would have a sign there from time to time for those events and not exceeding 32 square feet in size. The signs have to be removed within 5 days of the event, so we need council approval to do that.
5 days after the event?
5 days after the event. Thank you for correcting me.
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilman Goshek, second by Councilman Hafler to approve the sign request, Pine Grove Zoo and Golf Course. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Adjournment. I'll have entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion by Councilwoman Doucette, second by Councilman Boydum for adjournment. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned. Thanks for attending.
Is that gonna work for you? I didn't do this yet. It's such a chaotic week.
Good day.
You too.
Nothing to do. You mean the ones that were? Yeah.
What is that? What are those tickets now?
I did. In fact, one person started crying.